It was like the sun was trying to come out at different points during today.
Yeah, it did, and we just saw that little sliver. And George,
Yeah.
not as pretty today as yesterday at this time, but still very, very mild out there.
Yeah, you can't believe that this is early February.
Right?
Yes.
It's just been so crazy this winter. But we are going to see this milder weather stick around, even though we are not going to see a lot of sunshine, at least tomorrow anyway. 13 weather ball is red, milder 50s ahead. It's also blinking bright. By this time tomorrow afternoon, we have some rain in sight.
The 13 on your side weather ball, sponsored by LaFontaine Ford Grand Rapids.
A lot of cloud cover out there, some hints of some sunshine as this high level cloudiness has been thickening up throughout the day today. But a nice afternoon, lots of warmer weather, well up into the 40s, about 5 to 10 degrees warmer than yesterday. These high clouds not producing any precipitation, even this back to the west, reaching the radar tops but not reaching the ground. What will is this area of rain that'll eventually push through later on tomorrow afternoon into the evening. So tonight, just a cloudy night. No issues if you're heading out to any kind of activities. Few breaks in the clouds early tomorrow, mostly cloudy, but by afternoon it becomes cloudy. You notice one little line of showers coming through during the afternoon, and then we get a break in the evening. There'll be a second round that comes through overnight, and then we'll start our day on Friday with mostly sunny skies. But by the end of the afternoon, it'll become cloudy once again, especially northward. And then we're tracking a little bit of light precipitation that might come through late Friday night. Will have no effect on your travel. And then as we get into the weekend, we're back into some sunshine, at least in few areas, and cooler temperatures that will be moving through. During the afternoon tomorrow, we'll start to see the ground get a little bit wet. Most of the rain will come later on tomorrow night and end before you wake up on Friday. And then there's that little trailing piece coming through Friday night. For the most part, these are both low to no impact systems coming through. As far as snowfall, yes, we are going to see some snow, but that won't be until after Valentine's Day. That will be starting on the February 15th, and there could be 1 to 3 inches and more off to the north. So yes, it is still February, and we still do get snow. A long-range trend from the 13th through the 17th says our temperatures are going to start to kind of go down a little bit. We have just a slightly higher chance for warmer temperatures during that 5-day period, but still no real systems coming through during that 5-day period. So high chances for less precipitation. Tonight, mainly cloudy, temperatures falling back to the mid-30s. That's about 5 to 10 degrees warmer than last night. Staying at or above freezing up north, low and mid-30s here under cloudy skies, a light wind out of the south. Similar here in the greater Grand Rapids area, we may drop to as cool as 35. 13 on your side forecast. But jumping to 54 tomorrow. It'll become breezy in the afternoon, and then the winds will die down early on Friday. The sun will be out throughout most of the day on Friday as we drop from 54 tomorrow to 52, dropping to 42 on Saturday. Some morning sunshine, afternoon clouds, and we'll still stay around 40 on Sunday. And then here we go. We're going to start to cool off, as we should. Dropping from the upper 30s Monday and Tuesday, mid-30s and sunny on Valentine's Day the way we like it. And then there's that snow with limited impacts that will be on Thursday, the 15th, followed by, hey, finally, maybe some seasonal weather about the third week of February.
54.
Yeah, that's going to be
Unbelievable.
insane. And it's going to be nice at least to get back outside this weekend. A good time to spend some time outdoors with that sun.
Might do a little garage cleaning.
That's
Yeah.
a good idea. Thank you, George.
Nice to see at least a little more sunshine today, and that's all we need to get those temperatures up quite a bit from yesterday. 13 weather ball remains red. It will be warmer the next few days ahead. It's also blinking bright. We have some light rain about this time tomorrow night.
The 13 on your side weather ball, sponsored by LaFontaine Ford Grand Rapids.
In the meantime, just cloudy skies for Nikki as you head out the door. We are looking at a green paw this evening for Deb and Wayne to get you out and do a little stroll. Low 40s here this evening, upper 30s by 10 o'clock, and we'll stay in the mid and upper 30s overnight all across West Michigan. Green paw in the morning as well. We had a good deal of sunshine, at least some filtered sunshine today, not so much here during the day tomorrow, as the clouds will be increasing again throughout the day. But look at the difference in the wind from today and yesterday to tomorrow. So here we go, creating that green energy from the wind, mainly here tomorrow. 7.9 out of a 10-point scale. Well, the warm weather has certainly taken a toll on ice cover here in the Great Lakes region. Usually on Lake Michigan, we have about 23% coverage. This year, we only have 6.4 compared to 12% last year. Most of that is up in the Bay of Green Bay, and then the Great Lakes as a whole, only 6.4 compared to 23%. Only a few Bay areas are seeing ice cover at this hour. Lots of cloud cover about the area, mainly high clouds. A couple of sprinkles trying to fall out of the high clouds back to our west, but not reaching the ground. But we will start to see some rain moving up out of Nebraska and Kansas later on tomorrow. Here are the cloud cover overnight tonight. No rain as you head to work tomorrow. During the afternoon and early evening, we'll start to see some light rain move on in, and then that will move on out. And you'll wake up to sunshine on Friday. Sunshine most of the day on Friday as well. And then we have a little trailing system coming up from the south Friday night. We'll have low or no impacts, and then back to some dry but cooler weather over the upcoming weekend. No precipitation expected until later on next week. As far as precipitation, most of it will come tomorrow afternoon and late tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night. We're looking maybe up to 1/4 of an inch across our area. Long range outlook says, ooh, here we go. We're going to start to cool off. Actually, back to where we should be for the third week of February from the 15th through the 21st. Average highs are in the mid-30s. We may actually be a little bit cooler than that, believe it or not. The only warm weather has been squeezed way out west. In terms of precipitation, again, the storm track with the strong El Nino still well off to our south and west. We have a high chance for less precipitation than usual during that 7-day period. That's the third week of February. Forecast for tonight, mainly cloudy skies, staying above freezing at the lakeshore with a light south-southeast wind, mid-30s here. Northern part of our viewing area will drop down to around or a little bit above freezing with a light south wind. Just cloudy skies as well. And same here in the greater Grand Rapids area. A little bit warmer. Overnight lows in the mid-30s. That's quite a bit warmer than last night. 13 on your side forecast. As the front gets closer, we'll see the clouds thicken up and the winds will pick up in the afternoon and evening, and some light rain moving in the afternoon, but we'll hit 54 degrees. 52 on Friday. We'll see mostly sunny skies most of the day. Breezy winds will come down in the afternoon. Morning sunshine, afternoon clouds both Saturday and Sunday as we are going to be around 40 plus. That's still well above our average high of 32. But as next week progresses, we'll see progressively more seasonable weather move in. Dry up through Wednesday. That includes Valentine's Day, but some light snow that may accumulate for a while next Thursday. That's why we've highlighted that with that limited weather impact.
Not a lot of precipitation though on that 10-day.
No, just one day we're still talking about snow, and it is February, which is surprising.
Absolutely.
All right, thanks so much, George.
George, it's noticeable it is staying lighter longer. There's still a little hint of light behind you in the sky.
Yeah, every day we're getting an additional 1.5 to 2 minutes of daylight. Yes, racing toward spring, and it has felt like spring, hasn't it, Julia?
It's going to feel like spring tomorrow, too, isn't it?
Yeah, next couple of days, absolutely. We're going to be jumping up into the 50s next couple of days. 13 weather ball tonight is red, and that means milder weather ahead. And it's also blinking bright. We have a little light rain about this time tomorrow night.
The 13 on your side weather ball, sponsored by LaFontaine Ford Grand Rapids.
Let's check in on those temperatures for today. Yes, finally. I see it's made 48 out of the airport today. That's much warmer than it was yesterday. Keep in mind our average high is 32, 16 degrees above average. We're going to have to update our forecast there. We did forecast 49 today. May go up another degree yet. We're back on track. It's been a tough go with those temperatures today, but we are now 10 degrees warmer for the month of February through the first 7 days. No rain or snow yet, and about 55% of the possible sunshine. And the winter season through today, our second warmest on record, behind 1932 and ahead of 2012, 16, and 20. Notice all those years are within the past 10 to 15 years. That's an indication that, yes, the climate is changing. Tomorrow, we are expecting highs in the 50s, not quite record highs. They are around 60 plus in most locations, so it'll be a mild day. Lots of high clouds about the area. They'll thin out for a bit this evening, but we'll be back with us here tomorrow. No precipitation expected until about this time tomorrow evening. We'll walk you through the forecast. Cloudy skies for the most part overnight. You'll have dry conditions to start your day, maybe a hint of that that filtered sunshine. But by afternoon, a little bit of light rain starting to move through the area very quickly, and it may just be damp for your evening commute. A little light rain will follow that overnight Thursday night. Friday, we're looking at lots of sunshine throughout the day, especially from Grand Rapids southward, but it will start to turn cooler. And then Friday night into Saturday morning, there might be a little bit of light rain or snow to the south of Grand Rapids. Rest of the weekend should be dry. In terms of rainfall, we are looking at most of it coming here tomorrow afternoon. This is about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, just enough to wet the ground. And before it's all said and done, could be a couple of spots with a quarter, maybe even up to ½ an inch of rain down to our south. And that would be it for much of the rest of the weekend. So tomorrow, look for it to become breezy in the afternoon with a little bit of filtered sunshine early on, afternoon rain developing, highs around 50 plus, including 55 in Holland. Northern zones, you can expect the same. Not as breezy though, low and mid 50s here, and from Grand Rapids southward, we'll see the winds pick up in the afternoon, clouds thickening up, and that light rain will be moving on through late in the day, mid 50s for highs. 13 on your side forecast. Still 52 and sunny on Friday, and breezy in the morning with the winds lighten up in the afternoon. Sunshine to start our days Saturday and Sunday with afternoon clouds, but only in the 40s, and then 30s all next week, dropping from the upper 30s down into the low 30s by next Saturday. Next week, we have one opportunity to see some accumulating snow with limited travel impacts on Thursday.